Students. I am Dr. Archana Tiwari, Assistant Professor in Business Administration, SPC Government College, Ajmer. The topic today we are going to discuss is attitude, and this topic is related with your paper, human behavior. Now, some of the factors may be related with human behavior, and attitude is one of the factor related with the individual behavior of a person or the employees working in any of the organization. Firstly, we must go through some of the uh, terms related with the meaning of attitude. Attitude refers to feelings, beliefs, and behavior, predispositions directed towards people, groups, ideas, or objects. It influences the behavior of individuals. Behavior is the way a person responds to his attitude. This response is either positive or negative depending on how that views his position. Now, attitude is a kind of habit. It is the usual way of doing things. Everything in an organization will get better if the attitude of everyone gets better. Successes and failures in life depend upon the attitude of the individuals. If attitudes are positive, then human relations will be positive. It is internal and challenging to change. Behavior is the way a person responds to his attitude. This response is either positive or negative depending on how that views his position. So, if we take the example of ourselves, we can see that sometimes we are having the negative attitude and sometimes we are having positive attitude. So, it depends upon the situation also, and it is we can say a kind of our own habit also, and how we see the things in a different manner, that is our attitude. Another example we can take is an employee who disagrees his supervisor may ignore office protocol. Besides, an employee who dislikes another co-worker or has little respect for a co-worker may display this attitude by speaking harshly to this individual behavior. Behavior can be influenced by factors beyond attitude, including preconceptions about self and others, monetary factors, social influences, and convenience. It is the actions or reactions of a person or animal in response to external or internal stimuli. It indicates how something functions or operates. Now we will take the characteristics or the features of attitude. Attitudes are predispositions. It means something which can be pre thing by any of the person. So we can say attitude are predispositions. Attitude are different from values. Values comes from the background also, while the attitude may be personal attitude. Attitude are evaluative statements, like attitudes if, we can say that we can compare the statements like positive and in negative form. So we can evaluate the statement by looking at the attitude of a particular person. Attitude influence human behavior because it is related with a human tendency also and have intensity also. Attitude are learned, like sometimes it may be possible the person may learn attitude from other persons also, or by looking at the various situations of the life a person's attitude may be changed. If a person is of a negative attitude, then he may become a positive person of positive attitude. Now, attitude definition will go through. Attitudes are evaluation statements, either favorable or unfavorable concerning objects, people, or events. They reflect how one feels about something. So, this definition was given by Robbins. Now, another definition is G.W. Alport. Attitude is a mental and neutral state of readiness organized through experience, extending in a directive or dynamic influence upon individual's response to all objects and situations with which it is related. Another definition is Creech and Crutchfield. Attitude as an enduring organization of motivational, emotional, perceptual, and cognitive processes with respect to some aspect of individual's world. Attitude is a tendency or predisposition to evaluate an object or symbol of that object in a certain way. So this is related with the cards and Scotland. So in nutshell, we can say that attitude may be treated as the state of readiness organized through experience or the directive of dynamic influence, or it may be motivational, emotional, or it may be related with the evaluation of an object or symbol in a certain way. Now there may be three types of attitude components: cognitive, affective, and behavioral. Now cognitive component. Beliefs are the cognitive components of consumer attitude. Cognitive component of attitude is associated with a value statement. It consists of values, belief, ideas, and other information that a person may have faith in. Positive brand association enhance brand equity and are achieved through a number of positioning strategies. Through brand associations, marketers establish and influence favorable beliefs about a brand and unfavorable beliefs about competitors. Like, for example, quality of sincere hard work is a faith or value statement that a manager may have. Another is affective component. It is the emotive component of consumer attitude. Affective component of attitude is associated with individual feelings about other person, which may be positive, neutral, or negative. Three research models describe determinants of affective response. Functional theory of attitude explains that consumers buy as a result of one of four psychological functions: adjustment, ego, defense, value expression, and application of prior knowledge. Fishbein model is the second model related with this affective response. It says that the consumer believes and evaluations to affective persons. If beliefs are strong and desirable, affective responses are positive. Belief importance model is the another model. It analyzes the effective responses across competing brands. For example, I don't like Sam because he is not honest, or I like Sam because he is sincere. It is an expression of feelings about a person, object, or a situation. Third one is behavioral component. Intention is the behavioral component of consumer attitude. Behavioral component of attitude is associated with the impact of various conditions or situations that led to person behavior. Based on cognitive and affective components, two research models demonstrate the relationship between intention to purchase and actual purchase and consumption. The theories of reasoned action explain purchasing behavior as a direct result of intention influenced by attitude towards purchase and by subjective norms. The theory of trying to consume explains actual consumption behavior of purchasers. It provides insight into the establishment and maintenance of long-term relationship with consumers. For example, I don't like Sam because he is not honest is an affective component. I therefore would like to disassociate myself with him is a behavioral component, and therefore I would avoid Sam. Cognitive and affective components are basis for such behavior. Former two components cannot be seen, only the behavior component can be seen. Former is important because it is a base for formation of attitude. So these were the points related with the attitude. So in this lecture we have covered the meaning of attitude, and I think it is clear to you all what is the meaning of attitude. Another thing is components of attitude. We have completed cognitive components, we have completed affective component and behavioral component, and in our next lecture we'll go through the topic related with the attitude only, and in individual behavior we can take perceptions also, and another thing is personality. So we'll cover all these topics one by one.